Hi YouTube, it's Molly and I'm here for my week 60 and 61 post-op VSG update. We'll get the numbers out of the way really quick because I really don't want to talk about it for that long. So today I weighed in at 200.8, which is a 1 pound gain for this week. And I think that puts me at total loss of 159.2. Um, so this is part of the reason why I didn't get all excited. Well, I mean, I did get excited about Wonderland, but I still haven't made my Wonderland video and talked about how wonderful it is to be in the hundreds. Because with the way that my body's been the past few months, I knew that I wasn't necessarily solidly in the 100s, and go figure, I'm not solidly in the 100s because I'm back up to 200.8. Um, Keeping in mind that I know I'm retaining water like crazy. I've been bad about my water lately. The past couple days it's been really hard. I don't even know. I mean, I forgot my water bottle at work on Monday, and that just made things miserable. But I mean, when I say really bad on water, and we've discussed this before, my really bad is 70 or 80 ounces. Because my body's not okay with that. I'm not okay with that. My water needs to be way above 100. I've had headaches yesterday and today because I've only gotten in 80, 70, 80. Um, my body's not okay with it. My body's, headaches, holding on to water like crazy, not happy about it. So, um, I know that might be partially water weight. Um, but anyways, it is what it is. I'm tracking like crazy. I'm happy about it. Not gonna happen this weekend because Matt and I are going 7 month anniversary camping because apparently we're people who are doing month anniversaries, but it was just convenient that the 11th was uh, Friday, so we decided to go camping. Um, so I'm sure Friday around 4:30 is when the tracking is gonna stop and the s'mores are gonna start. Uh, we'll see, but I'm not gonna go crazy, but I'm gonna have more carbs than I'm having like during the week when I'm measuring and weighing and tracking everything. Um, I'm sure there's gonna be some mountain pies and some s'mores. Let's just be honest. So besides that, what has happened in the past 2 weeks? Not a whole lot. Go figure. Molly talking about not a whole lot. It seems to be the theme of the videos lately. Um, we went home for the 4th of July, which meant a lot of time in the car. It also meant um, not a lot of exercise for those couple of days. I mean, those are 12-hour drives. So that was kind of eh. Luckily, I mean, I packed tons of really healthy snacks, comparatively speaking to stopping at McDonald's at the rest stop 6 times. Um, so I made chicken wraps with guacamole, and um, they were my tomorrow's wraps that I absolutely love. Um, they're really low carb and they're wonderful. But anyway, so I made chicken wraps with guac. I did lots of different kinds of nuts and dried dehydrated green beans and um, pork rinds, which I know some people are gonna be like, oh, those aren't healthy. Well, in my low carb world, pork rinds are wonderful. Summer salts, cheese, more cheese, cheese on more cheese, jerky. So I probably ate more calories. Well, I know I ate more calories than normal, more than when I'm tracking, but they were all fairly healthy, low carb. calories, but I do know that, like, just trying to, like, stay awake in the car, as bad as that sounds, like, trying to stay awake driving, like, munching on jerky, it happened. And I know that I put away more calories doing things like that than I would just on a normal day. Um, Overall, being home for the 4th, I didn't, like, completely splurge. Um, Both of the meals that we had with Matt's family, I ate, like, just the protein. They both did, like, really huge slabs of meat on the grill, and I pretty much stuck to protein for just, like, literally just eating meat on a plate, and skipping kind of all of the, like, potato salad and buns and bread and all of that kind of stuff, and held out for dessert. So yeah, I mean, I did, like, seems like I'm saying s'mores a lot in my videos for being a weight loss surgery related channel, but you know, we were at Matt's family's cabin the one day, and all I had for dinner was just all of the various forms of meat. And then when the sun went down and the fire came up, I had a s'more, and I had one s'more, and that was it. Which was better than last video where I told you I ate myself sick of s'mores when Matt and I were camping the first time this summer. But I did really well with the 4th of July moderation. It was just like, eat all of the meat and then have a little bit of dessert. And I was happy, and I didn't feel like I missed out on anything, and I still got in lots of protein and still had some dessert. Um, you know, I'm up a pound. I don't know if it's actual weight, if it's water weight, if it's whatever, but I don't feel like I did poorly at all. Um, So a change I made today that is noteworthy, and I think I need to make a separate video about this entirely, but I had always been stuck to the, like, 800 calories for all of my weight loss phase. Like, that was my rule. We're gonna do 800 calories while I was trying to lose weight, and that was, like, that was it. What I've been doing lately is struggling to stay with the 800. And then the minute I get over 800, I'm just like, well, screw it. I've, completely screwed up my day because I'm at, like, 802. Why don't I just eat whatever the fuck I want? Um, and that kind of mentality scares me because it reminds me of my pre-op days when it was just like, oh, I ate this one thing. Well, I guess the rest of the day is gone, and then that turned into, like, oh, well, I screwed up yesterday, so I guess the rest of the week's gone, and then, it kind of just, like, goes and goes and goes. So the fact that I've kind of been doing that lately with the, like, being over 800 and just being like, well, I guess I can eat more now because I'm already over 800, that kind of mentality definitely scares me. And I've been working really hard on just being like, okay, I'm a little bit over the 800, but I'm at 826. Does it really make a difference? No. So I've really been focusing on trying to change my mentality back to how it was for the first, year of this journey. And, that mentality got me to where I am. Um, that being said, I did make a change on my MyFitnessPal today for the first time since surgery. So for those of you who are friends with me and look at my food diary, you will notice today for the first time my calorie goal is at 1,000 instead of 800. And my protein, I believe, is still at 100. And carbs went up just a little bit, just because of the way that the ratios work out. But I'm not really going to. Matthew, I told him he was going to come down here while I was making a video. He has bugs and cups. See, the concentration is gone. I got nothing. It just flew by my head. You're not helping the bug situation. It's right there. Get out of my video. Shit, I have no idea what I was talking about. Oh, MyFitnessPal. So, I changed that to 1,000. It is no longer 800, and I'm hoping that with that change, it's going to switch my mentality from that, like, oh, I'm just like a few calories over, screw the rest of the day and eat whatever I want. It really, I don't think it's really going to make a difference, but we're gonna see. Just coming from today, like today being the first day, having it at 1,000 made me stress out less, worry about it less, and I actually ate less than 800 so far. I might have some ice cream with Matt later, but point being, just that the mental, like, I guess that idea of having that restriction like right there, really close, and always really fighting really hard to stay at 800. Not having that was kind of relieving, and I think it was relieving to the point where I didn't stress about it, I didn't think about it, and it helped me stay under that 800, even though my goal was at 1,000. We're gonna see how the rest of the week goes. Test out the 1,000 instead of the 800 for a little bit. Maybe we'll reduce it down to 900. We'll see where things go. But right now, that's my like big life change. Um, yeah, I know, big life change. I increased my calorie goal. Weight loss surgery problems. So I think that's it. Um, you know, things are going well. I'm. I think really less so are my like habits changing as it is me realizing that I'm being incredibly hard on myself, and I wasn't really doing horrible when I was saying I was. It was just like, okay, you're no longer 2 months out. You no longer get full on like 15 calories, and yes, you're going to eat a little bit more, and maybe you're not going to have time to work out for like 2 hours a day like you did last summer, but you're still being incredibly active, comparatively speaking, to your old ways. So, um, I think it's a combination of changing how I'm looking at what I'm doing, as well as also making some refinements on what I'm doing, and combined, those two things have improved the way things are going this week, as well as the way that I've viewed the way that things are going this past couple weeks. So that's it for these weeks. Um, I might do a video next week. I might do it in 2 weeks. Not really sure. I hope I'm gonna get back to doing it maybe weekly. So we'll see what you guys want. So that's it. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you all soon.